remember I showed you my closet the other day and I confessed that I'm going to have to basically reorganize and clean out the whole space and just rethink my whole closet world. Well, I have started the process and I am at the point where I wanted to explain the books that I've read to give me my inspiration and to start working myself toward the path of where I want to go. Basically, that made no sense, but you know what I mean. I want to go in a path from here on that leads my closet in a certain direction. And in order to do so, I need to revamp my entire closet and all of my items, and it's going to be a huge process. It's not going to be a one-day thing. So anyway, what I've been doing is I've been reading a few books that I have really gotten a lot of inspiration from. Last year or 2 years or whatever it was ago when I read the that Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo, I believe her name was. And so many people were inspired by that book. I wasn't as much as I was hoping to be. It did not inspire me to go through my things. I did weed through a few things and I gave some things to Goodwill and so forth, but in general, it was just sort of a haphazard attempt at where I want to be. So time has gone by and I've rethought my whole issue on my closet and where I want to go from here. And I feel like I am now at that point where I know the direction I want to go in. And this book, particularly the Curated Closet, has really helped me with that. I highly recommend this book. The other two books I've been reading are How to Get Dressed and Timeless Style. And I do really like those two, and I'll tell you why. First off, let me do that, and then I'll go into the main bits on the Curated Closet. Okay, for the How to Get Dressed. It is a costume designer's secrets for making your for making your clothes look, fit, and feel amazing. And basically what this book is about is it gives all the different tricks and tips on any wardrobe malfunction or issue you could possibly have. The parts that I took away from it more than anything were little bits about how to get your clothes tailored and what things should be tailored, what things can be tailored, and trying to find a tailor that fits your criteria and in fast turnaround, or they can do what you want them to do and so forth. So I am in the process right now of trying to find someone who can tailor my clothes, and the idea of it for me is that I want to purchase fewer but better products in general, things that will last. Luckily, I tend to have more of a classic type style to the things that I like, so many of my things are not trendy or of the moment. I will throw in a few items here and there that are just kind of for fun and see what I think of them. But in general, I pretty much stick with the same classic type items. Therefore, I feel like it would work really well for me to purchase things that are a bit more expensive. Usually expensive means better quality. Not always, I do understand that, but in general, that's what I have found. You spend a little bit more money and things are just cut better. They last, the seams last better, all of that type of thing. So in buying nicer things, it's then not so strange to go spend an extra $10 to have the sleeves taken up or taken in, or the shoulders changed, or some sort of an idea or darts put in to add some more shape to it. Things that don't cost a lot of money, add that to the nice piece that you'll be keeping for years and years, and it makes more sense. So anyway, that's basically the most of what I personally got out of this. It's filled with chock full of other ideas on laundering items, how to keep your bra straps from falling down, how to actually choose the perfect size bra. It gives you the entire way of doing measurements and all that stuff. They suggest you go have a professional help you, but it's good to have an idea of where you're going before you get there. Just different things with like double stick type tapes, like fashion tape, and all the things you can use them for, and the 50,000 uses for safety pins, things like that. And it was very interesting. So I do recommend this book for those particular bits. So there's that. Now this one, Timeless Style by Anna Harvey. This was interesting. Basically the whole idea of this one was as you age, what clothes should you kind of stick with so that they will last you for years and years and years. Where is your style headed as you are getting older? So it's more based on classic fashion, wise words from well-dressed women, jewelry, accessories, handbags. It just covers everything. Boots, shoes, dresses, the denims and different things. Let's be clear, leggings are really tights with the feet cut off. They have really cute little bits and sayings and things in here, knitwear, how to take care of them, all sorts of things. But it does tend to go more toward the classic older woman who wants to style, you know, have style and so forth with grace, you know, as you age and so forth. And some things I think are a bit, I don't know. I mean, fashion is fashion. You do what you want. You know what I mean? I think that's more interesting in a lot of ways when someone goes a little bit outside the box, whether it's, you know, don't wear a mini skirt past a certain age. Well, what if you, some people can get away with it and look really good. Others, most, no. But you know what I mean? So don't be too much with the rules, but this gives you a general idea. So there's that. Now, onto the Curated Closet. This one has helped me the most. It is getting really dark outside, like it's gonna rain, so we'll see what the lighting does here. Anyway, there's so much in this book, there's no way I can possibly go through all it has to offer, and it would bore you to pieces. But basically, it definitely inspired me to start tackling my closet. It starts with the basics and the whole idea behind a curated closet, and then it says, this is the part I love, discovering your personal style. Now, as you know, I've gotten older, I've pretty much tried everything throughout the years. I mean, come on, I was in college in the 80s, and then came the 90s, and you know what I mean? So there was, there were all sorts of things that, yeah, I've tried all the different styles, or many of them anyway, and I've had some crazy haircuts and the whole thing. And I think at this point in time in my life, I've pretty much narrowed down what I feel looks best on me and the ideas of the things that I gravitate towards fashion-wise. But there were some things I really did need to try to pinpoint or just really get a better idea of, and this helped me so much. And it walks you through different, discovering your style, discovering your, you know, experimenting with it and putting it all together, and then making your own style profile. And then part 3 is to build your dream wardrobe. And it basically talks about detoxing your closet, how to build a wardrobe that fits your life, not your fantasy life. You know, selecting your basic versatile color palette, all the stuff, overhauling your wardrobe, step-by-step roadmap, and then the art of shopping. So then it explains to you pretty much how to go about shopping like a conscious consumer, when to buy and when to keep looking, how to stop overspending and make the most of your budget, so forth. So it's just, this is my basic new philosophy I'm going to try to work with here. Buy less, choose well, and make it last. Vivienne Westwood. And that's what I'd like to try to do. I'd like to try to make things work with each other a little bit more, not buy individual pieces, but try to buy pieces that I know will work with 2 or 3 other things and different seasons, which I have been doing with that video like I did on the shells that I wear year-round. That's been one of my major things. And those I add a pattern in, where most of my other items I never have a pattern or any type of a print. I mostly go for neutrals in very plain neutral tones and no patterns and so forth. So yeah, I'm just learning my personal style. And here it also talks about the color palettes, and it gives you different examples, like 12 different ones that just for ideas on your neutrals, your bits, your color pops that go with, things like that. I mean, you don't have to stick with these. These are just examples of how you can get that in your mind, so when you shop, you know what goes with other things and so forth. So, loving this book for that. So before I even get to my closet and cleaning it out, I needed to get through this, determine my style, and that's changeable. It can change all the time, of course, but right now, the things that I am wanting to keep out of my closet, and it helps me understand the things that I can get rid of and not feel bad about. So, the hard work begins now, and the hard work is actually going through my closet bit by bit. And I have clothing from every size I have ever been in the last, 15 years, it seems like. And I really need to just continue keeping things that are of the size I am now, rather than, oh, someday I'll be in that one again, or whatever. It just doesn't work that way. And generally speaking, when you do become that size again, you probably won't want that same pair of pants. Who knows? But anyway, the hard part now is going through my closet bit by bit, and I want to tackle it like a crazed lunatic and just empty the whole thing and put it in the other room and start from scratch and clean it out. And there will be a little bit of that, but mostly I need to go bit by bit, area by area, because otherwise it's just too overwhelming and it's just too much. So we're gonna tackle it a bit at a time, and I will let you know how it's all going. But yeah, I figured it out. This has helped me a lot, and let's start this project. So hope you join me for some of my closet clean out. We'll see how it goes, and I hope this helps motivate you in case you're hoping to do the same thing soon. Thanks, bye.